hit a growth spurt at 3 weeks, so he ate like every 30 minutes at night, and I was like, I can't keep doing this because it's just so stressful. So I had to switch out his cluster feeding time to daytime, so at least I can get a 5-hour stretch of sleep before his next feeding at night. So that's another tip that you. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Cece. I recently had a newborn and I've been super busy with his schedule because his growth spurts have been hitting really hard. Like, sometimes I even think it's because of sleep deprivation. That's why he's already wearing like a size up, but hey, that's what growth spurts do. So, well, I'll just jump into this video. For me personally, the first 6 weeks are the hardest. I don't know why, but I talked to some of the moms and they told me the same thing, that those are the most important weeks. And I went online searching, to see how it's gonna be easier for me, especially with toddlers. I really was not finding anything to help me, so I decided to just film videos on my 6 weeks journey after having a newborn. So I hope this video will help moms out there. But first things first, what I found very helpful was getting a baby tracker app. You can get any one of your choice from the App Store on your phone, and it tracks feeding, diaper change, medication intake, all that good stuff. So it really helped, so I can know what his sleep pattern was like. 'Cause sometimes I felt like he hadn't slept all day, but then when I go to the history of the app, I realized that he took a nap for like maybe 4 hours. He probably slept through the night for like 5 hours, which is a good start. Yep. So it really helps me keep everything organized and on track. Also, another tip is make sure you know what the growth spurts are in newborns, because it really is a frustrating time, since you don't want to be up all night feeding the baby, which most parents don't know that babies cluster feed at night or daytime. It just depends on the baby. My newborn, he did a lot of cluster feeding. I would say the first 3 weeks, because he hit a growth spurt at 3 weeks, so he ate like every 30 minutes at night, and I was like, I can't keep doing this because it's just so stressful. So I had to switch out his cluster feeding time to daytime, so at least I can get a 5-hour stretch of sleep before his next feeding at night. That's another tip you will want to consider. Okay, so when it comes to clothing of babies, most babies are born at a normal size, like maybe 6 pounds or 7 pounds, I would say. But you notice that most of the newborn clothing you already purchased for the baby cannot even fit the baby. And then it's of the frustration to new parents, since these clothes are not cheap. So the hack that I use is I always get the baby's clothes in a size bigger. And then sometimes if you go to your ultrasound and you know what your baby weighs, it helps a lot in shopping, since the weight of the baby is behind most of the clothing. So that helps. And if you don't know about that, you can just download or go online and see if you can find any clothing charts for newborns. Also the clothes get smaller in the dryer when you wash them, so you don't want to get an exact size for the baby. One other tip is, if you had a cesarean section, Make sure you stay on top of your meds. That pain will hit you left and right, and you might even get confused. I personally could not stay on top of my meds. I was missing the window where I had to take certain medications, which was very frustrating. So make sure you stay on top of your meds to get everything moving smoothly. My last tip before we get into the video is always ask for help. I know new mothers might be like, I got it, but do you? Because personally, if you know me, most people say, oh, she got it together, she had twins before, so one is not an issue. But honestly, one baby really feels like I have two babies. Like, it might sound crazy to people, but that's the truth. So always ask for help and delegate assignments to people. Maybe you can have someone that will cook for you, or who might be willing to come to your house and clean for you. You might have someone that will want to bathe the baby. I mean, there are all kinds of responsibilities with a newborn. And don't forget to rest. It's really important. If you cannot sleep when the baby sleep, it's fine. But make sure you at least take a nap before it's in the evening, because most babies like to stay up at night for some reason. I don't know, but that's what they do. So make sure you take a nap during the day, so it can help you with sleep deprivation. Like I look right now, my eyes are red. Yeah, I could not take a nap today because my baby just had a vaccination, so he's been having a fever, and yeah, it's been really a roller coaster for me. So I hope you're gonna enjoy the video, and see you later. Just give me 1 minute, I'll be right there. Trying to figure out how to get this to the car. Wear only breathable underwear for the first 6 weeks or more. You'll thank me later. Especially if you had a cesarean section, you do not want anything rubbing on your scar or below your scar. So this fits perfectly above your scar and your belly. Perianal Care hack. I use a Mama Frida upside down bottle in a bottle warmer, or this one I got from the hospital. So when I'm done using the restroom, I have a warm water to rinse with. Keep your perineal care items organized in the bathroom. If you had a natural birth, make yourself some popsicles. Most people make them before they go to the hospital. You use witch hazel and then aloe vera on the pot, and then you can fold it up and put it in the freezer, and when you get back from the hospital, you use it to soothe your perineal care area if you had swelling or a tear. When you're done preparing it, put it in a Ziploc bag and stick it in the freezer so it's ready to be used. This is another hack. You can use a baby diaper, open it up, put some ice in it, and close it up. And when it melts, it's gonna turn into gel, which is gonna be cold, and it's gonna soothe your perineal care area if you had a tear or swelling. I'll leave down below perineal care items that can be purchased at the store, especially for people that had hemorrhoids after having the baby. It can be really uncomfortable to sit if you had a tear or swelling, so get you a memory foam pillow to sit on or use a donut hole cushion. Wear a belly band for the first 6 weeks. This helps with abdominal support and will keep everything intact, especially if you had a cesarean section. Press a pillow against your incision if you want to laugh, sneeze, or cough. Wear comfortable clothing. I prefer wearing a robe around the house if I don't have any guests coming over. I have on right now a breastfeeding tank top and a high-waisted pajama pants. If you do have guests over, this is a blouse I purchased. It's a nursing blouse. And it keeps privacy when you're breastfeeding. Or you can just get a dress like this or a nightgown. To help you breastfeed, usually at night. This is how I take care of my incision after a cesarean section. I run lukewarm water over the incision. I use a towel to dab it. And after that, I take a cotton with rubbing alcohol and clean it to prevent any infections. Next, I put a panty liner or a pad on the inside of an adult diaper where the incision is and put it on. This helps keep the incision dry. If you are bleeding very heavy, get you an adult diaper. You don't want to be soiling all your panties, and who has time to be washing panties all the time? If you had a cesarean section, this will be your best friend because you need to avoid any bikini panties. When baby is hungry, fist is closed, and when baby is full, fist is open or relaxed. Keep supply close by for formula-fed baby, especially at nighttime. Warm water in the flask, formula in bottles, hands-free bottles, some more formula, your babe, and your birth cloth, and then you need a spoon or fork to stir the formula with. Substitute the formula if you need to. All that matters is fed is best. Avoid shaking the bottle too much, it causes gas in the baby's belly. And if you do, make sure it sits for 2 minutes before giving it to baby. You can swirl the baby's bottle if you're worried about the air bubbles in the formula. Using a spoon or a fork helps to mix formula well. Or you can try the alternative of swirling or rolling the bottle in your palm. Bottle feed baby in upright position. Burp baby in between meals and after meals to prevent any air buildup in stomach. Lying baby this way can cause a reflux. I use this hack when I'm breastfeeding. I keep empty bottles around to keep track of how much I'm drinking. Use a Haakaa while you breastfeed. Using a Haakaa or breast milk collector helps relieve engorged breasts, helps clear a clogged milk duct, and for the best part, it helps build up your breast milk storage supply. Use a Haakaa instead of a breast pad. It saves milk more than waste milk. Using a Haakaa mimics feeding 2 babies, which increases your breast milk supply. You can use it anywhere at any time since it's non-electric. Hand espresso can be used in place of the Haakaa or breast milk collector. Skin to skin with baby increases milk supply. Use warm water with Epsom salt and your Haakaa and attach to your breast to unclog milk duct. Use nipple cream to soothe and protect cracked or sore nipples. Since baby is learning to latch, there will be incidents where nipples will be bleeding, but remember to always continue to breastfeed. One hack that I use is, I use this on my lips to keep my lips hydrated. After having baby number 4, this is the minimum I keep my pumping station to. A nipple shield, coconut oil, or you can get shea butter oil, or a nipple cream, hand sanitizer, some snacks, extra breast milk storage containers, a Haakaa, a marker to write the dates on, some breast pads, and my LV pump, some water and coconut drink, and then extra pumping essentials in the bag. This is one of the pieces that I brought with me from the hospital, and what I did was I cut it right here and it fit perfectly into my pumping machine. Place bottle or your Haakaa in a cup after pumping milk to prevent any spilling. This is a hack I use all the time. Cut out an old t-shirt, a sports bra, or an old bra and use it to hold your pump in place while pumping. Nursing bra are expensive, so this works. Wear a silicone ring or hair tie and switch out each time you breastfeed to remind you of which breast you breastfed on last. If you don't have a pumping bra, you can use your breastfeeding bra. All you need to do is attach your pump to your breast and then clip it up here, and there it is. Using your strap to make it more easier to use this as a pumping bra. Using the Haakaa sometimes gets frustrated because the baby keeps kicking it off while you're breastfeeding on the other side. So this is the hack I use. The hair tie. And attach the Haakaa to the hair tie. So when baby kicks, it's not going to move. It's going to stay right in place since it's suction to your breast. Always keep your pumping flange moisturized to prevent dry pumping. Use your flange as a funnel when pouring breast milk into breast milk storage bags. For mothers that are exclusively pumping, power pump twice a day to save on time from pumping every 2 to 3 hours. Pump for 20 minutes, rest for 10 minutes, pump for 10 minutes, rest for 10 minutes, and pump for another 10 minutes. Breast milk can stay at room temperature for up to 6 hours. Always remember to follow the CDC guidelines of breast milk storage and use. Sterilize baby feeding bottles by pouring hot water on bottles in a bowl and covering it up. Oh yeah, add your pacifiers too. Open curtains and windows in the daytime to correct day-night confusions in babies, especially if you are looking into sleep training babies soon. Lightly swaddle baby. Test the water with your elbow or the inside of your wrist. It should feel warm and not hot. This tends to be more accurate than using your fingertips to test water. For parents feeling intimidated of bathing babies, I got you. This is a hack I use. Try swaddle bathing the baby. Bathe one body part at a time and cover back up. Babies can be slippery, so this method helps taking babies safely out of water without babies slipping out of hands. Always keep baby within arm reach. You can also place a top on the countertop so you don't bend so much. Only wipe the outside of baby's ear. Do so by folding the corners of the baby washcloth to clean ear, nose, and sometimes the whiteness on the baby's tongue. Use an adult-sized towel. It has more coverage than the baby's towel. Remember to keep baby's skin damp and not dry when applying moisturizer to the baby's skin. This limits skin peeling. Babies have sensitive skin, so keep the skincare products for babies simple. What I use is a Vaseline and Aquaphor baby wash and shampoo. This is a hack I found very useful since newborn babies love to be held because of the warmth from the body temperature of the mom or whoever might be holding them, I put a heating pad in the baby's bassinet while I'm giving the baby a shower, and then after that I swaddle the baby and take the heating pad off and lie the baby down. This helps to trick the baby into thinking someone is holding them since his or her bed is warm enough. Most diapers come with the weight of the baby in both pounds and kilograms. So in this case, if your baby is 12 pounds to 18 pounds, you put a size 2 diaper on the baby. Make you an on-the-go diaper changing caddy that you can take along with you around the house when you're changing the baby's diaper with everything you're gonna need. Use a hair tie or a rubber band around your wipes so when you pull it out, it comes out one at a time. Use breast milk for baby's diaper rash if you're not sure of the ointments on the market. Pour breast milk on diaper wipes in a bowl and keep by changing table so you can place one in diaper after each diaper change. It helps to suit baby's bottom, cold or warm. You can also use breast milk in a warm bath if baby has a heat rash or if baby has eczema on body. Most people also use it if baby has a cradle cup. Breast milk has so many uses to baby and the mother. If you're wondering how to know if the baby's diaper is getting small, there are indicators that come with the baby diapers. And this one is the Huggies brand, and this is what the indicator looks like, saying that it has to meet in the middle. So when it's getting smaller, the tab will fit like somewhere around here to make you know that it's time to size up. If the baby's umbilical stem hasn't fallen out yet, you can always fold the diaper to avoid irritation of the healing of the navel. Pull the ruffles out of the baby diaper to prevent blowouts from coming out. Or you can fold the back of the diaper to prevent blowouts from going up on the baby's back. Those incidents can be really overwhelming. Place a clean diaper underneath a dirty diaper to prevent any kind of accidents on the changing area or at you. Clean from front to back with soy diapers to save on wipes. Newborn babies can be really wiggly and can make it harder to change diapers. So the hack I use is I put the onesie over baby's hand and clip it behind, which makes it easier to change baby diaper and makes them feel secure and safe. The blue line on baby's diaper means baby's diaper is wet. Use a wipe across baby's belly so baby pees before taking off the diaper, especially with boys. If you're wondering what this is for on the baby's onesie, it's for when they have blowouts, so you just roll the clothes down instead of pulling it over the baby's head and getting messy. Open onesie wide enough so it's easy to put over baby's head so you don't get it over baby's nose. Most babies get fussy when you're putting their onesie on. Most newborn socks don't fit yet. Put mittens on feet as socks and use socks as mittens. If you're worried about baby having a flat head, use a receiving blanket, fold it, and make it into a circle and have baby lie on it. For mothers that had a little baby like I did, by the time I left the hospital, my baby was 5 pounds. And if you have issues on how to dress them, this is how I dressed my baby. I put one of this onesie on him, or I use this, which is a t-shirt, since his umbilical stem was still healing. And then I wrap him in a receiving blanket, put his socks on, and swaddled him. And it kept him warm since he was so tiny and easier to hold. Purchasing baby clothing can be very frustrating. So one tip that I can give you is always buy the clothes that have mittens attached to it. And if possible, get the ones that you can zip up and zip down. This is really convenient, especially during nighttime feedings and diaper change. Avoid putting on the button-up clothing on babies, especially at night. It can be really frustrating when you're trying to change the baby's diaper and you have to go through all these buttons. So just give you something that zips either up or down. This is a hack on how to fold baby clothes to fit neatly in your diaper bag. You can also put the socks at the end to keep it intact, and then put it in a Ziploc bag, and then you can put it in your purse or in your diaper bag. Get you a cheat swaddle. Swaddling protects baby from startling themselves, especially when they're asleep. The swaddle makes them feel secure and safe. I have here sleepwear swaddles and nightwears. If you have one of this swaddle and you're wondering what the hole in the back is for, this is what it's for. It's to swaddle baby while in the swing. You put baby inside, you strap the baby. This hack really works well if you need to take that 30 to 40 minutes bathroom break, or you generally just need a short break from baby. You put baby's feet in, and then you swaddle. And there you go. If you have a baby less than 2 kilograms or less than 6 pounds, this is a hack I use to help me hold baby firmly, or if anyone else is holding the baby. I use this, which I brought with me from the hospital, and then tied around the baby's belly to under the armpit to create a firm support when I'm picking up the baby or anyone else is picking up the baby. These can be really fuzzy sometimes, so change of scenery or environment really helps with that. The white noise in the background helps soothe the baby. Remember this bubble wrap from What's in My Hospital Bag video? It really came in handy. What I do is I wear it around while I attend to my little ones, cook dinner, do the dishes, or do laundry, whichever chores I want to attend to. So when the kids take a nap, I get to rest too. How to properly install a car seat. It always comes with this. You strap it onto a hook back here. Most of the car seats come with a seat angle indicator. So if it's empty, that means you have it correct. But if you see a red tab, it means the car seat is not in the right way. And it also comes with the weight and the height of what the baby has to be to sit in the car seat, or to know when to move up another size in the car seat. This is the baby trend car seat, so I'm going to adjust it with you for a newborn. Make sure these are on the side before putting the baby in. The headrest should be at shoulder level. The strap should be at armpit level. Push on this, at the same time pull on this to make the strap tighter. And lastly, perform a pinch test, which is if you can pinch on the strap, it's not tight enough. It is really important to have this strap right at the armpit level to prevent any major injuries to the baby during a collusion. For instance, if this is right on the belly, if there's a collusion, this can injure the baby. Some babies are so tiny to where they can't really fit in the car seat. So this is a hack I use. I use the receiving blanket. I roll it up and put it by the baby's head. Car seats can sometimes seem so impossible to carry and put a strain on your back, neck, or arms. This hack I use really helps in carrying the car seat really easily. When using baby carrier, make sure all straps are working and secured. Baby's forehead should be close enough to kiss. Keep your back supported with a snug fit. Baby's legs should be in a frog-like position or M shape. If baby's legs are dangling, adjust the straps. My baby's pediatrician recommended this laundry detergent, which is safe for everyone in the house as well. So you don't have to buy different detergents for baby and yourself. We have come to the end of this video. Please share, you might help a mother out there. Also leave comments in the comment section on hacks that you use with your newborn. Thanks for watching.